Alright, what's up guys? This is Taylor. I'm doing the free video for Monday, December 9th. And the topic of the night is Apple. The Big Apple. Looking at the rankings here after today's action, and Apple is the best name on the board. Has a perfect score of 120. QQQ is the strongest index with a score of 91. And then looking at the sectors here, you got the XLK 86 and the Big Ten 115. At the moment, tech is the strongest part of the market, and Apple being numero uno here should be a pretty big focus. Now, going to my TradesViz account here, we did take off the bulk of our Apple last week. Back in early November, we jumped in and bought the 240 calls for January, and then end of November, I came in and bought the 250 calls. We are buying the 240s for an average of $376 and selling them for about $890. And then on the 250 calls, I'm buying them for about $1.76 and dumping that for about $355. So $2,700 and about $14,000. Good action out of the beautiful weekly squeeze. Now the best part is, they haven't even fired that weekly squeeze just yet. If they do, and all signs point towards they will, you're looking for 250 and the 255-ish. We're jumping in back here on that candle. The benefit of finding that signal a little bit early, you can buy those 50, 60 day till expiration out the money calls. You're catching them and they're all, they're what I would call underpriced. The market makers got their expected move. What they're not taking into consideration is the squeeze. Apple gets moving out of a weekly squeeze. That can lead to a much bigger than expected move. You're jumping in buying the calls back here on the low. They get the push going. It is a beautiful thing to be involved with. I think you're getting 250. The reason we sold our calls last week, I want to have on the most size for what I think is the easier part of the move. Yeah, I think you're going to get into 250. But in the short term, the move from about 230 into 245, out of a pretty good-looking daily squeeze, that felt like the easier initial part of the rally. Catch that move with size, take off that profit. And now what I got here is a couple of runners for February. And it puts me in a pretty big spot, or a pretty good spot, I should say. Apple gaps down to $200 per share tomorrow. I'm keeping 95% of the overall profit. Apple gaps up in the 250, keeping a little more profit coming in. So on the pursuit of 250, tomorrow morning at the open, if things do open a little flat, watch your 15-minute squeeze here. They try to fire that long, that might kick off the push into 250. 15-minute squeeze break short. Could kick off a little bit of a backtest. Frankly, I wouldn't mind a dip here in Apple. I want to buy more at 245. I buy more at 240. I am pretty much down to buy more all the way down to about 235-ish. But there you go, folks. Number one on the board. Beautiful weekly squeeze. And, looking across the board here, there's a few more out there. Go look at Meta on the 3-day squeeze, for example. And I think if they can hold Meta above 600, they want to take that 3-day squeeze, fire that to the upside. We're looking for 645 to 650. If they can hold it above 600. Another one would be Google. Google setting up here in a weekly and a 3-day squeeze. It may be a little early. But if they ever fire that to the upside, Google's moving into 190, 200. You've got that in the SMH, you got that in Broadcom, you got that over here in Microsoft. Nothing says they have to fire long, and if they do, nothing says they do it anytime soon. But bigger picture, watch these, keep an eye on them, watch them develop, and I think there's a decent chance that, a lot like in Apple, if the bulls keep control of the market here, we could get some nice moves out of these bigger time frame setups. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you for watching. Have a great night, and we will talk to you in the next one. Adios.
What's up, traders? This is Taylor from Simpler Trading. I wanted to thank you for watching our video, and if you liked the video, go on ahead and comment down below, hit that like button, and make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon to get a notification anytime we upload our next video. And of course, if you want to watch us trade live in real time with our own money, check us out at simplertrading.com. Until then, trade safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.